Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another of my Part of Exile videos. Today I won't be crafting anything, but instead I have results of one of my small experiments that I did yesterday. It was nothing fancy, I just wanted to know how profitable it would be to run vault maps. The reason why I chose Vault maps is because I think Vault is the only map in the game right now that drops two different Divination cards that give exalted orbs, the Hoarder and the Abandoned Wealth. So I was thinking if it would be possible to just keep running Vault maps only and just get some nice profit thanks to these cards. My estimates before I started is based on a few maps I did during the league, where I have to say quite optimistic, but overall I think the map has some potential, especially for group play, if you can like spread the initial investment, because drop rate for the map, at least to me, seemed quite low, so I had to buy quite a few maps. Well, the initial investment for one person is kind of high, but if you have more people, you can spread it and then run it in a group. It can be interesting, but I'll leave this up to you guys what you're gonna do with the information. I'm just gonna present what I found out. So I'm gonna start with the investment. I started with 100 vault maps. Right now, the price of one vault map is like 4.5 chaos. That's the average price I paid for one map. So we are on 450 chaos right there. I had to chisel them, so at 400 chisels, and what else? Alch them, so that's 100 alchs, and reroll some of them. I can't run Elemental Reflect, so I had to reroll those. So the initial investment was like let's say 8 exalts, because I didn't have to buy all 100 maps, I already had a few. So let's say 800 exalts was the initial investment. And did I get it back? Well, let's have a look. I'm going to start with probably the currency drops. I tried to organize these things a bit, but kind of flooded my inventory with all of this stuff, so hopefully I won't forget anything. Here is some of the smaller currency, like transmutes, armor scraps, and whetstones. I'm just gonna vendor to get some wisdom scrolls, so I'm not gonna really count those. Here we have like 10 kills worth of alterations, quite a few jewelries with current ratios. This is like one exalted orb worth of jewelries. Here I have let's say half an exalt worth of fusings. Maybe 10, 14, something like that. Chaos worth of chromes. Augments doesn't really, you don't really have to count those. It's like, I don't know, if it's 3 or 4 chaos. And maybe 15 chaos worth of chance orbs. So these are the smaller orbs, and then the bigger currency, like let's say a third of an exalt worth of alchemy orbs, 22 Val orbs. I have no idea what the ratio right now is. My guess is one Val orb is a bit more than the chaos, so we have 22. Here, regal orbs. I found only 9, but I was doing the regal recipe from these maps. I wasn't like picking up everything. I was trying to play the way that I would normally play. So I only picked up items that were worth identifying, and from those then I did the regal recipe. So it was enough for 48 regal recipes. So that's these regals, and 9 I found. Chaos orbs, those all were found. Here, gem goddess prisms. This is what I found, and these 9 are from the quality gems that dropped. I didn't drop a single gem or quality gem that was or that would be worth keeping, so I vended them all. Got 9 gem cutter prisms from that. Scourings, how much is that? It's like 50 almost. This is almost half an exalt worth of scourings with current ratios. 24 regrets. Some cartographer's chisels. You can check the ratios whenever you want, if you want to count exactly how much I got. I was lucky to get one Exiled Orb, but from 100 maps, well, didn't get single Divine. I don't think that getting one Exalt is that lucky. I think from 100 maps, it's like average. Coins, baubles, blessed orbs, some of those, nothing really important there. 2 remnants of corruption and some essences. You can see for yourself. I really don't think this is too important. Master the cartographer sextants are actually worth quite a lot right now. I think it's like 4 chaos each. So this maybe is interesting when we count that it's like 60 chaos worth of master sextants, so it's almost an exalt. Maybe that's not bad. And here splinters. I was actually surprised that I didn't get that many splinters of ash. But well, I wasn't lucky with the Breach Lord spawns. I only spawned one Zoth or Zoth or whatever it is. So that's why I have so many of these. And I got like 2 Chila breaches, so that's why I have 25 splinters. Got quite lucky with those. So here we have the currency, and I just quickly calculated how much this is, and here I think I have like 7, I don't remember, but this should be like 7 exalted orbs worth. So I almost got the investment back from the currency drops. Then when we move on to here, I think it starts. Next tab. Here are some divination cards. These are all gamblers that I got as drops from maps. The rest, all of these cards are from one diviner's box that I got. Worth mentioning are just 2 probably artists, part of the enhanced 4 or enhanced 4 set, and wretched, but I don't think that these are actually worth that much. Just they can get something interesting or can give something interesting. The rest really is not even worth showing. It's like 1 alch cards that you usually get when you open a diviner. And actually, you can probably move to all the uniques that I got. I kept them all, but once I'm done with this video, I'm actually gonna vendor them. With the exception of 2 that you can see in my inventory. Probably noticed those already. This is all the garbage. Ton of these, and I think it continues not here, more crap. I thought for a moment that Devotos might be worth something, but right now these are like 2 chaos, so nothing there. I got 750 face breakers, so not worth anything as well. Maybe I'll just try to corrupt them, see if I get some curse and hit on them. And 1 more tab full of uniques. You can count this as just some extra alchs and alts. So we are done with the uniques, and what else do we have? This is not from the map, this is not from the map. Here, this is another tab that belongs to this experiment. Maps that I got back, I started with 100 tier 12 maps. What I got, it's divided by tiers. Always this gap separates 2 tiers starting from the highest. So here 2, 4, 6, 7 tier 14s, then a bunch of tier 13s. It's actually not bad, these +1 maps. All of these are tier 12s. When we check for, where is it? Vault maps, I only got 12 vaults back from 100, so that's quite disappointing. I was hoping for more. Well, maybe it was just RNG, but I'd say the drop rate for vaults is a bit lower. Maybe it might just seem to me, but it really does. Tier 11s, tier 10s, and we continue here. That's where the tier 10 ends, and the rest I didn't really organize at all. This is just combination tier 9 to tier 6, and these are the lowest tier maps. I picked up all the maps that dropped to see how many it will be. It's quite a few maps, but worth mentioning really is just, let's say, all the red maps and some of the tier 10s, like the shaped Mesa map. Those are actually quite popular. It's a fast map, so something there as well. These maps are worth quite a bit if I sold them, or if I run them again. Don't have to invest in maps. So here I'm already getting a profit from, or if I add the value of the maps to the value of the currency, I'm definitely above 8 exalts now. What else do we have here? Oh, I picked all the interesting chancing bases. So here are leather belts and sorcerer's boots that I got. These belts don't belong to that, these I had before. So at the end of the video I'll actually try to chance Skyfort. We'll see what happens. And I think we are done with the inventory tabs, and now we can move to my inventory. This is the little bit more interesting items that I got there. Tabula and Chaos Heart. It's not identified yet. I thought I would identify this on camera. So how much did we, or how much are we going to get? 35 is decent. So this should sell for a little bit over an exalt. Not bad. These maps, Walls of Azery, don't remember this one. Death and Taxes, and this one has the odd name, Wolfpack's Den, whatever the first two words are. Okay, so that's the unique maps, and also got some items that I'm actually gonna try to sell. Nothing super amazing, but these should be worth selling. Ali damage belt with tier 1 life, 2 resistances, with the prefix open for movement speed. Maximum implicit, it already dropped with the maximum implicit, so I think overall nice belt that's gonna sell for a few chaos. Then I have a power ring, crappy base, but it got nice energy shield, nice lightning res with fist damage, a bit of accuracy. Overall decent rolls. This one has open prefix, I think, so you can craft the percentage energy shield on this, which makes it even better. So again, sellable. This one maybe I'll leave as last, because I think the diamond ring is the best drop. Here, decent iron ring. Again, the base is kind of crappy, but it has tier 1 lightning damage. I think it's tier 1. Should be. Tier 1 accuracy, decent Coldras, has some intelligence for the current int claw builds, and it has prefix open, so again you can craft the ES percentage if you really want to. You can try to slam it for like weapon elemental damage, but I don't think anybody would do that. But overall, again, ring that is definitely gonna sell for a couple of chaos. Here I got a jewel with double cast speed and spell damage with shield. So I think this is gonna sell again, maybe 10, 12 chaos. But, well, you just don't get the currency for doing nothing, so we're worth trying. And here is the diamond ring. Too bad that the fist damage is quite low, but it's still fist damage with weapon elemental damage, tier 1 life, tier 2 lightning resistance, intelligence. The strength here, don't know if it's good or bad. Probably would be better if that was dexed, and of course if both the stats were higher. But the combination of all these stats is good. It's on a good base, so decent ring overall. And I definitely didn't want to Whirling Blades away. Okay, so this is the ring. And now to those cards. I wanted to check. I wanted to know what's their drop rate, how much I'll be get just from that. Here I have the Hoarder. So I got 2 full sets, that's 24, 34, and this one is almost ready. So that's close to 3 Exalted Orbs here. Plus I managed to get one set of Abandoned Wealth. So that's another 3 Exalts. If we're gonna count this as 3, then this is 6, 7. And what we got from the currency, if that was 5, let's say, and I'm undercutting quite a lot there, that's 12 from maps. If I count that as one Exalt, and again, I'd be undercutting that a lot. Can get, how much was that? 6, 11, 13 maybe. So I made like a double of the initial investment, and it was by running alone. As I said, if you do this with more people and run those maps faster, I wanted to make sure that I don't leave too much currency behind, so I was going like one run, took me 5 minutes, wasn't really that fast. You can probably do a run in like 2 minutes. And if you spread the initial investment among more people, this can be actually quite profitable, I think. So yeah, here we are, done with all of this, and I think now it's time to try to make this even more profitable and burn some chance orbs just in case one of these Cereboots wants to become Skyfort. So fingers crossed. Okay, no luck here. No luck here either. Still got a few left. Come on. Be so cool to hit Skyfort here. Nope, well, no surprise. That was definitely worth a try. I'm not gonna do Headhunter now, but I'm recording all my Headhunter attempts, so in case I hit it at some point, you will see it. And well, this will be all for this video. I will add footage of the more interesting drops at the end of the video, so if you want to see those drops of the Abandoned Wealth and the Chaos and stuff like that, you can see that. And well, other than that, I think we are really done, so I hope that you liked the video, that you're gonna join me for the next one again, and until then, have a good time. Bye bye.